going on, guys? So today just found out that MineBlower at FunSpot Kissimmee is getting RMC'd. Well, we spotted some RMC track on site, and it seems like they're gonna be retracking to use iBox track. Now, we don't know exactly if it's gonna be like a hybrid, like completely a different design, maybe just steel steel track with steel supports. All we know is that we just saw some pictures of iBox track on site. Now what does this mean? This is still a good wooden coaster, so why are they gonna change it into a steel coaster? Well, honestly, what are they gonna do to make this an RMC? Well, RMC does a good job with their coasters, converting their old wooden coasters to new thrill machines. So what are they gonna do to make this a good hybrid? Well, we're gonna get that in just a minute here. They just need to strip off the wooden track and replace it with iBox track. Now technically they done this coaster to old wooden coasters, so like for example they did Roar at Discovery Kingdom and they turned it into an RMC hybrid, and then Colossus over at Magic Mountain they strip off the track and replace it with iBox track, and to make it more thrilling and fun to ride for guests. I was wondering how they can fix up MineBlower at FunSpot Kissimmee. Now the layout is just fine, but technically maybe that first drop will be 90 degrees instead of the sign drop that they mentioned when they first announced MineBlower. Now why are they turning it into a hybrid? Probably because they don't have to retract the wooden track, and so that FunSpot Kissimmee can save some money, because always retracting a wooden coaster is notoriously expensive, so putting in some steel to iBox track will probably save them some money. At least they don't have to retract it like almost every year. But RMC Hybrids does a good job for ejector airtime, inversions, and this wave turns, and you really get that sensation that you're gonna really get ejected out of your seat. But of course it's safe, you have a seat belt right in front of you, so you're completely fine. But it is a fun experience. I've already ridden 3 RMC hybrids: Joker at Discovery Kingdom, Sylvanged at Cedar Point, and Twisted Colossus. These are notoriously very good roller coasters, and I can't wait to go on other hybrids such as Iron Gwazi and other rides. So they're really good coasters. So I would highly suggest that MineBlower will become probably for the second best RMC hybrid coaster if that was the case, because technically hybrids are really fun to ride, especially with the sensation with these ejector airtime. It's just so crazy. But anyway, yeah, I was wondering what color the iBox track will be, but we already know what color it will be, if those are the final colors or not. But the ones on the site normally is the final color. So yeah, but it sure seems to be a good idea. It seems like there won't be any color at all. It's just gonna be this rusty color. Seems like they're just gonna keep the name MineBlower, but probably gonna steepen the first drop and smoothen the ride a bit. So there's really nothing gonna be special about this, just the fact that they're just gonna change this into a steel iBox track, like a hybrid coaster. Now what about the trains? So what are they gonna do with the trains? Are they gonna change it? Are they gonna have RMC design the trains for them? So technically I was just thinking of a TNT kind of train, but maybe the same front, but like maybe the car will just have these shin guards instead of these lap bars or something. So I was just kind of thinking that they're just gonna redesign the trains on this coaster. So technically, if MineBlower gets RMC'd, which is confirmed because it's on site, coaster enthusiasts and everybody is kind of excited for RMC MineBlower. Now, what about the name? Are they gonna keep the name, or are they gonna change it? Perhaps I feel like they're gonna just keep the same name, but chances are they might rename it, but I don't think so. Most likely they will keep the same name. Now, how do I think about this ride? Well, technically, it is great. I love it when I see new RMC hybrids because there's a chance that someday I might get to it and ride it someday. But technically, in the near future, I might ride a lot of hybrids. I will tell you which one is good. But technically, this is a smart move for FunSpot Kissimmee. So, yeah, seems like an awesome ride. So, about RMC MineBlower. Yeah, I can't wait to see a POV of this ride, or this ride being built using RMC iBox track. Technically, this is supposed to be a family coaster, but they're converting it into an RMC iBox track. So basically, this is probably how the ride may look like when they convert into a hybrid. And so they're gonna go 90 degrees. No, it says 85-degree drop, and we'll still have that inversion, that barrel roll. And it says it will have a total of 4 inversions, but this is probably not confirmed. But technically, I would like to see how the ride will look like. And I don't think the red will be there because the iBox track on site seems to be rusted. So I kind of feel like it's just gonna be like a rusted iBox track, unless they're gonna take it somewhere or paint it in the park. Then I would see probably a red for the iBox track. But yeah, so it seems like to be a good ride. So this means that Florida will now have 2 RMC coasters in the same state. So we got Iron Gwazi and we got RMC MineBlower. But technically, these 2 RMC would still be pretty far from each other. I know the same state, but it's still kind of far. You know, Busch Gardens Tampa has Iron Gwazi, and then FunSpot Kissimmee is in Kissimmee, so they're probably a bit far away from each other. Now this is probably going to be like California, where you have the Joker and Twisted Colossus in the same state, and Georgia has Air Force One and Twisted Cyclone. So I don't know if this is necessarily going to be something that they want to do. I mean, technically, having 2 RMC hybrids in the same state probably won't really bother. But yeah. Anyway, so just by looking at the layout, it already looks exciting. It already looks fun to ride. But technically, I would like to see this ride come to fruition. And you know what? By looking at the iBox track, everybody is getting like excited and happy about this. But is it going to be the best ride or best RMC in the state of Florida? I don't think this will be it, but I think that Iron Gwazi will still be better than this. I mean, this is just maybe like a smaller RMC hybrid, but we saw those photos on site, and it seems like, it's pretty good. So, I don't know what people think, but I can't wait to see this ride open and some reviews. And I also can't wait to see the new trains, but I'm not really that skeptical because I'm pretty sure they're gonna use that same TNT design trains. It's just that they're gonna put some shin guards in there, and RMC will most likely design the trains for FunSpot Kissimmee, of course. So I can't wait to see how things go, but construction should start later on this year. So guys, what do you guys think about MineBlower getting RMC? Do you think this is a smart move? Do you guys didn't want to see MineBlower get RMC'd? What do you guys think about this retracking? Post your comments below. To be honest, RMC is always good with designing coasters, and you gotta trust them because whenever you ride their type of coasters, their hybrid coasters, they're absolutely amazing. They're fantastic. gives you these ejector air. The first drop is absolutely insane, and you really get whipped over on those banking turns. Absolutely a very good type of coasters. So any RMC hybrid you ride out there, you probably are gonna be like, whoa, that was fantastic. I want to go at it again. So, but because they do a good job, technically that's what you're gonna be feeling like. Even the GP will absolutely love these hybrid coasters, but they probably won't really know the company RMC, but they're gonna be like, oh, I like this kind of ride. So they're gonna be looking for a ride like this, but they don't really know what the manufacturer is. But anyways, that's gonna conclude it for today. So post your comments below on what you guys think about RMC MineBlower. So are you guys looking forward to riding it when it opens? So post your comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.